Alright, good morning everybody. Welcome to another episode of David E. Taylor Full Frontal Exposure 2.0, where David's opinion is a lie. And it's going to be kind of a 5-minute-ish short, I guess, to kind of point out some of the big red flags for David's so-called campus for the harvest. Red flag number one entrance, one exit, and a security guard at the fucking gate. Okay, now if this is a so-called school, David, if this is a so-called campus for the harvest, last time I checked, a fucking school, a religious school, a church for that matter, doesn't have fucking gated guards, right, or a gated security, place like a fucking fortress. Right now, this is exactly turning into a Jim Jones Waco type situation here. It really is. We could, I'm just saying, man, this David getting in this hotel down here in Houston, and it's off Kuykendall and I-45 North, okay? If anybody's wondering where it's at, it's off Kuykendall and I-45 North, right next to, there's a military surplus store and an electric supply store right there. And then what looks like the field in front of it, I believe, is actually owned by the HOA behind the motel, okay? So anybody that's living off Kuykendall and I-45 North in Houston, Texas, the Eagles Fly Inn Resort and Hotel, okay, there's a cult staying there right now, a religious cult. If you go by there, the way they have the driveway is they have it coned off, basically, so you have to basically weave in and out. They've done it just military style, they really have. And this is, for what we've learned from cults in the past, is the one thing they do from the outside world is they isolate everybody. Now, David has done exactly this right in the middle of a fucking city. He has isolated these cult members in this hotel in the middle of a fucking huge city, okay? Huge red flag, you guys. Huge red flag. Having a motel, gated security guards, wearing fucking security guard vests and badges that say JMMI on the back of it. That is some really weird fucking shit, David, okay? And first of all, JMMI is revoked by the IRS, so weird, David, weird. Like, you give these guys, like, this authority. And David probably said, oh, you're a security guard. Go do this, right? Go do this. And they're like, oh, well, Apostle said I'm a security guard, so I'm a security guard now, right? And Stanley Cam, that was you that came out. Nice green shoes, by the way, dude, okay? And Stanley, dude, get the fuck out, dude. What are you doing, dude? What are you doing, man? I know you probably don't see what's going on, but Stanley, for you to be fucking out there like that in a security guard vest, wearing a little fucking badge and shit, like, dude, they have you fucking brainwashed, my man. They have you brainwashed. And to shout out to all the people that came out yesterday, hey, it's me, all right? You can't stop me from reporting on your fucking religious cult activity, okay? I'm doing a very legal process here, and there's nobody can stop me from doing it. I have not been served a subpoena, a court order, anything to stop me from doing what I'm doing. So I will continue to do it, and I will continue to expose your fucked up cult, David. You're sick in the fucking head, dude. You need to get you need help, David. You need to stop this profit shit and drop the fucking donuts, get on a fucking treadmill, and lose some fucking calories first, bro, okay? That's probably your best bet first, okay? Because first, you look like shit, dude. David, you look like absolute dog shit. If you're the apostle and prophet, why the fuck are you wearing a Nike track outfit? You got your royal, whatever you want to call it, your Prince purple fucking top on, and then you're wearing some Nike track pants, dude. Come on, David. David, what David's done here over the last 30 years is basically scam, lie, cheat, steal, and deceive his way into the pulpit, and all off of his own delusion that he's a prophet and an apostle and the Messiah. And David is claiming that he is the Messiah, which is dangerous because that's exactly what David Koresh did, right, when Waco. What David Koresh wanted, he wanted his message broadcasted, and he would release hostages every time his message was broadcast, right? The news isn't going to broadcast David's bullshit because he's just doing it on YouTube, right? So why would the news need to broadcast David's bullshit? They can just go to YouTube for it and see his dumbass, right? So this is if there's any of the Houston news channels following this too, I recommend you guys go over there and try to ask some questions. I highly recommend you go there to the Eagles Fly Inn over off 45 in Kuykendall North, okay? go there and try to ask some questions of this church that's claiming to set up a religious school there, but yet it's guarded like a fortress. Right in the middle of Houston, in your city, in our city, in America's city, right? This is real. David has moved his scam. It's a multi-state scam, you guys. It's a multi-state, multi-functional, mobile, religious Ponzi scheme. Really is what that U-Haul that's there, that is indeed to move around their phones and stuff. That's indeed to move around their calls and their scams. This is a mobile scam, you guys. Wherever that U-Haul is, they can set up a scam. They're taking that U-Haul, loading up all their gear, and they're basically playing hide the David E. Taylor. Well, Michelle's there. Michelle's at the hotel. Her white BMW's out there. She's gonna be there. I saw her in one of the videos, so she's there. She's there for sure. Think of Michelle as the fly on the wall in all this, you guys. Think of the shit that's probably going through her head right now. She doesn't want to be seen by anybody, but Michelle, I saw you on one of the videos, so I know you're at the hotel, okay? That's why they're guarding the place like a fortress, because Michelle's there. The holy fucking golden egg is there, right? So if anybody's looking for these guys, they're at Eagles Fly In, Kuykendall 45 North, okay? If anybody's looking to serve these papers, that's where they're gonna be. You'll find them there. If anybody's looking to serve subpoenas on these people or anybody, this is where they're going to be. They're now in Houston, Texas. Okay, and they've made it pretty clear where they made it easy for us to find out where they were. Didn't take long. Okay, so if there's anybody out there that's looking to serve these guys papers, and I'm pretty sure there is. I'm sure there's probably loan officers, creditors, all kinds of people out there looking for these guys. They're in Houston now. Okay. No violence, guys. No violence. I don't want any. Don't do anything to these people. But I know they're fucking running. Why else, David? Why would you get out of Florida and move down to Houston? Right? You got Marcus Ball down here, his fucking cult church and that dumb shit. This is, you guys, just stand by and watch, okay? You guys pay close attention down here in Houston. There's a religious cult living here now, okay? And he's very dangerous. He's very dangerous. He might come to your neighborhood and try to panhandle money off of your street. So just beware, okay? And they're gonna be, you'll most likely see a bunch of blonde women. He's most likely gonna send out his blonde concubines to go do the panhandling, right? The pretty faces of the occult. So he'll send them out, probably to some really weird areas in Houston to panhandle, okay? Because keep in mind, David's hurting for money at this point. He wouldn't have come out if he wasn't hurting for money, right? Why else would David come out and beg for money unless he didn't need it? David doesn't need to come out and beg for money if he doesn't need it. He could just stay in hiding and be like, oh, I'm in Shutaway. I'm in Shutaway for 3 years with the Jesus Christ now, okay? Because he told me to. No, David, you're fucking hiding, dude. You're hiding. That's it, plain and simple. David's hiding. They're playing Hide the Apostle. He could be at multiple locations. They could be moving his fucking ass around in that fucking U-Haul for all we know. That's what they would need to probably haul his ass around, is that fucking U-Haul. So what we have here is basically they're playing cup games with David. The end game with the Houston, what a lot of us are saying is, David, you're not buying that hotel. You can't afford it. You can't afford it, dude. You're in a lawsuit with Movie Prop Rentals and you're saying you're going to come out here and buy a multi-million-dollar hotel? Yeah, okay, David. Yeah. Don't think so, bro. I don't think so. Now you got to pay the upkeep on that. Taxes? Think you're going to write that off too? Yeah, okay. Because the thing is what we found out is Kingdom of God Global Church, it looks like, is now some sort of fucking real estate holding company or some bullshit. Again, the 501c3 that David's doing is all a scam. It's all scam. Mortgage fraud, money laundering, wire fraud, human trafficking. And the thing is this hotel screams human trafficking, everybody. It screams fucking human trafficking. Telling you, it's really weird. I guarantee if any news agencies go down there to get a story, you won't be able to get it because they won't fucking let you in. But just listen up, Houston news agencies. If you're listening, go down there and try to get a story, because if this is a really weird situation that's going on right now. Please go down there, do your due diligence, do some reporting. I'm trying to doing what I can here by putting them out here, but it needs more than just a YouTuber out here fucking putting these assholes under the limelight, okay? We need more people that have access to higher placed individuals to put these people under the microscope, because there's something very dangerous going on here in Houston with this hotel, okay? There really is, guys. Please pay close attention. Eagles fly in over off I-45 North in Kuykendall, okay? It's exit 62, all right? It's exit 62. Take the turnaround, and it's just past the, I think there's a gas station, it's like a Shell, maybe down about a half a mile on the right. And it's the way it's a weird driveway, like you'll blow right by it. And the sign, they've taken the sign down, right? The Eagles fly in sign has been taken down, and all you can see is the lights. It's just a bare fucking sign now, okay? So just saying, anybody out there that's listening to this, there's a religious cult living in the old Eagles fly in off I-45 North in Kuykendall in Houston, Texas, everybody. It is a Jim Jones, David Koresh style cult, where one man is the leader claiming to be the Messiah, and he's not the Messiah. He is full of shit, but he is claiming he is the new Messiah. And what did David Koresh do? Claimed he was the Messiah, just like David E. Taylor, right? David E. Taylor's claiming, oh, I'm the Messiah, you need to listen to me, and he is. David, your whole last shit show, this whole 14 days, just shows how fucking delusional you really are, my man. You are not the Messiah, David E. Taylor.